India's freedom fight was a long and heroic struggle that spanned over 2 centuries and involved millions of people from different walks of life. Some of the highlights of this movement are: the Revolt of 1857, also known as the First War of Independence, was a widespread uprising against the oppressive policies and practices of the British East India Company. It was led by various Indian soldiers, princes, and peasants who challenged the British rule in different parts of the country. The revolt was brutally suppressed by the British, but it inspired many future freedom fighters and nationalists. The formation of the Indian National Congress in 1885 was a milestone in the development of a modern and democratic political platform for the Indians. The Congress became the voice of the educated and progressive Indians who demanded greater representation and rights from the British government. The Congress also played a crucial role in mobilizing and organizing mass movements and campaigns for independence. The return of Mahatma Gandhi to India in 1915 marked the beginning of a new era in the freedom struggle. Gandhi brought with him the philosophy and practice of non-violence and civil disobedience, which he had successfully used in South Africa against racial discrimination. Gandhi became the undisputed leader of the Congress and the masses, who followed his call for satyagraha, truth force, and Swaraj, self-rule. Gandhi led many iconic movements such as the Champaran Satyagraha, the Non-Cooperation Movement, the Salt March, and the Quit India Movement. The emergence of Subhas Chandra Bose and his Indian National Army, INA, was another highlight of the freedom fight. Bose was a charismatic and radical leader who believed that armed resistance was necessary to overthrow the British. He escaped from India in 1941 and formed the INA with the help of Japan and Germany. He also established a provisional government of Free India in Singapore. The INA fought against the British forces in Burma and India, but was defeated due to lack of resources and support. However, the INA trials in 1946 sparked a wave of patriotism and mutiny among the Indian soldiers and civilians too. The partition of India and Pakistan in 1947 was a tragic and violent outcome of the freedom struggle. The demand for a separate Muslim homeland was raised by Muhammad Ali Jinnah and his Muslim League, who feared that a united India would be dominated by Hindus. The British government agreed to divide India into 2 independent nations based on religion, but failed to prevent the massive bloodshed and displacement that followed. Millions of people were killed, injured, or uprooted in one of the largest migrations in human history. The partition also left behind unresolved issues such as Kashmir, which continue to haunt both countries till date too. These are some of the highlights of India's freedom fight, but there are many more stories and events that deserve our attention and respect. India's independence was not a gift from anyone, but a hard-earned result of countless sacrifices and struggles by our ancestors. We should always remember their contributions and celebrate their legacy. Jai Hind.